Hello, it is uclapack here. Wanted to talk about the Vela nerf that happened yesterday, I believe. So they did a lot to her. They lowered her initial attack to 130%. It looks like they lowered her water damage, but then they lowered the turn duration, and then they also took away the extra damage against fire, which that one's really the kicker with the lower initial damage. They did make the negative attack on all enemies, which it was just fire before, but I don't really see that being huge on defense. Maybe on attack when actually using her, that might help a little bit more, since most defenses only have 1 or 2 reds. But on defense, I don't see that being, because it's a cleansable thing, or you can offset it with a Zimkeitha or Bold Tusk even. So this is new Vela. As you can see, I don't have emblems on her. I stripped her a long time ago, even before the buff, just because I wasn't completely sold on her. And now that emblems, now that they have done this to her, I think that they almost have really made her not a viable flank. I've done a bunch of raids with new Vela or against new Vela, and haven't lost yet, which says a lot. It might just be I have really good boards right now, but yeah, when she goes off, it doesn't seem like she's as threatening. So we're going to wait the 40 seconds here for my chest to open, and then we're going to do some raids to fill it. One thing that we're going to try to do is we're going to try to set her off. Because some of most of the raid boards that I was getting, I was setting her off multiple times, and my heroes were still alive to cleanse. So that was one of her biggest pluses before, was if you set Vela off, she would kill your cleanser, and then you'd slowly die. So she was really good at that, but not so much anymore. This is another thing against double blues, so I'm gonna have time for Mitsuku to fire against Finley on the wing, because Vela might not kill her as quickly. So double blues is really gonna take a hit. Now, I've heard people say, we'll just go with this one here. I've heard people say that Mitsuku doesn't cause Vela to kill herself because Vela doesn't hit as hard. Yeah, that's true, but you're still gonna get the win. Like, the dot damage will kill her eventually. So, yeah, not a big deal. So Mitsuku's still awesome, especially against double blues like this. Now, I don't have the best of boards, so this is gonna be our test here, if I can survive this bad board. So, well, it just turned good on me. So we need to set off Vela, though, because that's really what I want to do. So let's lower that attack, and I need a heal here. Let's let Finley burn a little bit more. So unfortunately, as I got the greens, I just didn't get the reds as much. There's some reds. Finley's gonna go off. I'm actually going to get Mitsuku before Vela fires. So let's see how much damage she does against herself here. Now this is with Zelene also. So I wonder if she will kill herself. She didn't. But see, like I said, so close that it really doesn't matter. She within the next turn or so she'd kill herself anyway. So I've yet to see her be a huge threat anymore. But in that case, I fired Mitsuku first. So let's try one. Let's see if we can get one where Vela fires first. And I have to get a cleanser. See, it was so hard before to find these Zimkithas, and it was so easy to find Velas, and now I'm having to search for them. So I think people are starting to think she's not as good either. So let's take on this one. Let's take it on without a Mitsuku. Let's go with this team here. And before, I would usually avoid hitting towards the Vela side. Because if Vela goes off, she would wreck you. Here, let's see. I feel like we're gonna set off Tel and Vela a couple times here with this board. So let's see what we can do. Really want... Not really getting what I need here. There we go. I'm getting these amazing, amazing diamonds come up. Don't kill Bryn. Ah, that hurt. Did not hit Gravemaker. I guess I didn't. See, before, Vela would have killed my reds. She really would have. Gravemaker wouldn't have been able to fire right here. Need to get Tire going. See, Gravemaker's still alive. Gravemaker survived that. Pre-nerf, Gravemaker wouldn't have been able to survive that at all. That's a big difference. My reds would not have been able to survive Vela hitting. No way. She used to hit so hard. Yeah. New Vela, there's definitely... I want to tell Tank. New Vela, there's definitely little scare factor. Like, she didn't hit that team hard at all. Let's try this one. Like, I've got plenty of time, it seems like, to set off my heroes. Like, granted, it's nice to get my greens going here. I'm not getting the reds. Come on, reds. There's some reds and more greens. Give me more heal there. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go after the left side. Actually, I want to kill Gravemaker because Gravemaker... See, before, I would definitely go after Vela because I'd feel like Vela would be more of a threat than Gravemaker. This will get me Britain's special. I need the heal. So that reduced it to 1. That's basically what she hits for anyway, right? I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but still. We still got her going, so let's get Black Knight going again. See, again, I don't care if Vela goes off. Granted, I've got Black Knight going, so she's not a big threat anyway, but when she she hit for 1 again. See, no, Ursina's more of a threat than the new Vela. There's... That's not good. I got so lucky with that revive. I was gonna say, did I get cocky and lose this? Oh, he missed. There's my reds. It's alright, Tyre's gonna win this one for me. Need to get a red match on this side though. Before June fires. There we go. Now we want June to fire. Okay. Tyre. Now June's gonna revive. So we made this one closer than what it should have been. But I can't say Vela is the reason why it was closer than what it should have been. We got 5 minutes, so I'll wait for another flag here. Find a Zimkeitho with Vela. I kind of want a Gravemaker with Vela. See, she's harder to find. Here's one. So, oh, it's got a 4-star. I don't want to face a 4-star. Can do double blues again. Double blues with the bunny, the killer bunny. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe get a better start here. So I'll wait 5 minutes and then be back. Alright, I got my flag. So let's, you know what, they buffed Hatter, so let's use the Hatter team on this one. Why not? So initially, again, my greens are not bad. Do I want to do that one? I don't really want to fire at the bunny right off the bat, but that's... I got 2 reds. Now I got a bunch of greens. Let's fire Tell and hold off on Hatter until Tell fires. Actually, we can kill Tell, I think. Let's kill Tell. And I hate Finley, so Finley's gone too. And let's set off Vela. Alright, now would be the time to scramble and be like, oh no, Vela's going off. But do we care? We do when the bunny's active. Good to see some people still alive. Can we kill the bunny? Ghosting is the game here. I mean, she did some damage there, but nothing that I'm really too worried about. Nothing that you can't heal. Oh, that's a win. I really like Hatter. He's fun, especially against Black Knight. So, do I think Vela is dead? I mean, we're still seeing her. I want to see what happens after Atlantis rises. Like, I still see her in the top 10. Tanking her, that's funny. She's still there. I still see a lot of people using her. Rainbow. We all know he doesn't have it. His defense looks awfully familiar. I mean, I stripped her a long time ago for Zim. I thought Zim was a safer choice. I thought that Vela was susceptible to Mitsuku, and I wanted to use Finley, so Zimkeitha made more sense. And Zimkeitha's hard to kill. Her attack buff really hurts, especially if she's paired with this killer rabbit here. And most people want to use Gravemaker against Hilaria. Zimkeitha can cleanse that, so it makes it so you might have to wait a turn or waste a special, which isn't good. Helps Tell survive. So I've always thought Zimkeitha was a better option than Vela, but especially now, I think Vela is not that scary at all, and very susceptible to a Mitsuku, even more so than before. Before, she could kill Mitz before Mitz fired, and I would see some losses, but right now, I've won like 20 raids in a row. It's really sad, where I wouldn't have won that many because Vela would have wrecked me on a bad board. Where now, if I get a bad board, she's really not as bad. There's a fellow YouTuber. Looks like he got Frigg. Might see some more Friggs, who knows. But yeah, I don't foresee her being... I could be wrong. I was wrong the first time. I thought when they first nerfed her that we wouldn't see as many Gravemaker Teleria Velas. It's still still there. So maybe I'm wrong, but I think she's a lot easier, and I know we're not really thrilled about using her in our alliance. Just based off of what we see, wars will be interesting. Other options if you don't have Zimkeitha, like, I don't know, Costume Magni seems like he's a pretty decent option for Lepus is another good option. Finley, obviously. I wouldn't go double blues. I think double blues is a mistake, but, you know, prove me wrong. There's like, yeah. The tough part is those that don't spend a lot of money on this game or don't have as many heroes, and they use their scopes on Vela and that's all they have. That's painful. That really hurts. The devs really didn't do anybody any favors. Like, our alliance probably was the least harmed on this update, but I still think it sucks. I think it's pretty crappy for them to release a hero and then butcher the way that they did, because you can definitely tell the differences in raids. Now, using her on attack, I don't think she'd be as bad. I think the defense, the attack down that she puts on everyone now would be helpful. It would have more like a Zelene effect, which would help for survivability. But then again, Zelene, she hits a little harder, and she dispels. Dispels is a huge thing for Zelene. That's why I use her for the attack down and the dispel. Vela doesn't have the dispel, so and she's blue, so if you're taking blue up against Hilaria, that's kind of not a good idea. So on attack, I don't think she's that great either. Does minimal damage, doesn't hit very hard. So yeah, guys, I think they really kind of screwed that hero up, and I think we'll probably be seeing a lot different team setups. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below, like and subscribe. You know, do whatever Dator wants you to do. So yeah, thanks for watching.